Yo, what up YouTube? I know it's been the first video in months. We're going to talk more about this later in this vlog, but all you need to know right now, it's September 16th, Tuesday, and my friend texted me about 3 hours ago, hey, do you want to go to Portugal tomorrow for 10 days? And as any responsible adult, I cussed him out. I asked him, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then of course I said yes to the fucking trip. Waiter just told us, please don't drive. We spend way too much money. €5, any cocktail pretty much. Time to down some Aperols. I don't know how motherfuckers can be depressed. If you're depressed watching this, buy a ball, find some friends, and the beach. We're about to have some fun, huh? Alright guys, we're at the airport now. We made it. Our flight is in about 1.5 hours. My friend had a beer already. I had a hot chocolate as a real G. Yeah, hopefully not too bad of a flight. It's gonna be packed, which is unfortunate because we didn't book next to each other. But yeah, I'll probably see you in Portugal. Good morning guys. We have landed in Lisbon. We're now here on our way to go eat something. We only slept like 5 hours. We were up pretty late. So now we're cooked because construction woke us up. Wasn't the most pleasant experience, someone hammering outside of your window. On our way to eat something and explore, maybe beach, and I think soccer game tonight maybe. New sunglass alert. Bought them for way too much to be honest, but we made it to the beach. Very nice, beautiful. I don't know if I'm gonna go swim today because it's somewhat cloudy and it's the fucking ocean, which is gonna be cold as fuck. We'll see. But time to down some Aperols. Maybe I'll do a drink count. We'll see. I don't know how many we're gonna drink. But it's looking good. Tonight, apparently, the soccer game is going to be a Champions League game, which is going to be cool. But yeah, keep you guys updated. Second try. I wasn't able to fucking film it properly. So, we made it to the game, as you can see in the background. Bunch of fans, fans, everything around. Willst du jetzt ein T-Shirt kaufen? Also ich warte schon draußen. Komm grad. So we went to the wrong entrance. We have to go all the way to the other side. Hopefully this game will be good. I have no preferences to be honest. Even though I play soccer myself, I'm not too big a fan of anyone. So yeah, we'll see. Alright guys, we made it. I'm fucking sweating my balls off from walking up these stairs. But look at this. Not a bad view, a bit far away. But let's see. Alright guys, it's been about 35 minutes. One missed penalty. Horrible shot. Really fucking horrible. You can hear the fans, bro. They're not really that happy. So far, interesting game. Even though Sporting we're supposed to win this. They're not. But they're clearly in better possession and shit. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna grab some food now. Haven't eaten since lunch. We finally made it. There's so many fucking people here. Game ended 4-1. Luckily they somehow scored in the first half, right when we were getting some food, well, popcorn, and then within like 10 minutes 3 fucking goals happened, and then like in the 80th or something the opponent scored. So not too interesting of a game. Got to see a lot of goals though, so it was good. Besides that, we're just gonna order some food and then go to sleep early tonight. because tomorrow's gonna be party and probably Saturday too. Day two, finally I'm back on the camera. We found out we spent way too much money last night. I spent about 208 with exchange course. I spent around $300 last night. My friend spent also about the same. So we balled way too hard. But now, not so expensive. We're just going to the beach. Our friend is driving us, so we don't need an Uber. So yeah, see you at the beach, hopefully.
Do you recall not long ago
We made it to the, well, not yet, but close to the beach. Nice football, or whatever you call it. Don't need anything else, to be honest. Couple friends, a ball, and the beach. I don't know how motherfuckers can be depressed. If you're depressed watching this, buy a ball, find some friends, go play at a beach. And also look at the fucking, look at this place. Palm trees, everything. Love it. I always had a thing for palm trees for some reason. Alright, so we're just getting ready, or at least I'm already ready. My friend is getting ready for going out tonight. First fire, as you call it, of the trip. Probably gonna get hammered as fuck tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna film anything. I'm gonna just bring my phone, not the camera. Um, if you're gonna see some firing, you're gonna see some snaps, some videos after this, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, it's been the first vlog that I'm really recording in almost a year now. The last one was the Bali video, October last year. And besides that, I recorded a couple videos, the how being toxically masculine got me in a loving relationship, the two Fabology videos, which I'm going to continue. Um, but for now, I'm really, or yeah, still just focusing on the short form because that's what is going to drive traffic to this. Like if I wasn't going on this trip, I wouldn't have vlogged anything because it's like almost sort of diminishing return. And obviously, for all of you watching now, once I have the hundreds of thousands of subscribers on here, you're gonna see this vlog, hopefully, if I don't archive it or something. But I get asked this often. Oh yeah, do you do social media as your job? Blah blah blah. Why do you change your content? And basically, it all came down to when I first started posting on TikTok and really started picking up in 2022. I just did whatever worked for me because I had been trying for a year straight of posting, no results, and then finally something worked. I just fucking ran with it, and then I went obviously super viral with the scenarios of basically sex, but like the prejudice to that, at the how do you say it? Like whatever comes before, like the making out part, scenarios like that, and obviously I got banned in 2023 at like half a mil. Now my TikTok is actually back at half a mil at this current moment. Well, technically under again because of all the unfollows I've been getting over the past. Yes, it's been more than 6 months now with my new direction of content. And I'm not gonna lie, at times I really just want to throw my phone, smash it against the wall because my videos are getting no views. Talking video I posted yesterday got 800 views. I have a $42,000 follower account on Instagram. What do you mean 800 fucking viewers? Like, just gets really annoying, but I know that previous me is proud of me of that change in content. Could I have done it smoother? Yeah. Could I have slowly introduced this new, like my actual personality? Yes. But I'm more of like a hard switch kind of guy. Like, You do something for so long until just it's just enough. Like, fuck, I don't want to do it anymore, and then you change, and it's usually a hard stop for me. Like, I endure it, and then when I can't take it anymore, I decide to change, and then I don't want to go back. So I'm very bad at gradually doing things. Like, I'm really a switched on kind of person. But yeah, I just hope and I know this is gonna happen. It's just gonna take a lot of time. That my future fans, all of you watching, are gonna be more like-minded to myself. Because the problem I had is, yes, I had videos that got 10 million views, like 8 million views. I could have done just more of that. But when I looked at the people who were watching this, were like those weird furry types, the trans types. And I don't identify with at all with those people. Like, I want some people like me that are interested in trading slash online money, gym, degening, cars, everything like that. I have so many interests, and I want people that are interested in the same stuff as me, not just fucking sex. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's my shock factor, as I've now realized. I need that as a gateway until like I become an expert at trading, at gym, stuff like that. Because obviously, as a natural, I can't compete with the guys that live 14 fucking years. Like, no chance. And steroids is not gonna work well with trading whatsoever. And I'm really not trying to be the next Togi. I'm trying to be Fabrizio. So yeah, it's just gonna take time, but it's gonna be worth it. Because, like, yes, I could have just keep posting old content, made money from it, but I don't really give a fuck. Even though at this moment I'm currently still broke in this life. In my mind, I'm already very fucking rich. Billionaire. Maybe not billionaire. I don't really want to be a billionaire. But we're very fucking rich. But until the real world has to catch up, it's gonna take some time. Day trading is gonna take some more time. Even though I'm very fucking close to really, really being profitable, making a lot of money. But I just couldn't stand it anymore. Like, I was just posting what got the most amount of views, losing all originality, and it just got so repetitive. Like, the whole reason I post on social media, the whole reason I do day trading, is that I can express myself in the way I want to express. I initially started when I was 14 posting on social media because I didn't have any friends. I wanted to get more people like me, make friends online, stream to them, have fun with them. And whenever I streamed on TikTok, for example, I had nothing in common with those people. Like, zero. Maybe 1%. Okay, max. And there's no fun in that. Like, sure, they were all interested in me, but there's no fun in that for me. Like, cool that you find me attractive, cool that you like my videos about sex, teaching men, cool. But I want some people like mine. Oh yeah, I like these cars too, stuff like that. I like day trading too. Talk about that. Stuff like that. And yeah, it's just been the struggle for the past, basically this whole year. Has been just transitioning. I went like more red pill for a while, even though I don't really agree with that full movement. I'm not a red pill guy. I'm a guy with common sense, top score common sense. Um, so yeah, that's just what's going on in my life for the most part. Just trying to make, not trying, making trading work, making social media finally work with my own unique ideas, using less of this to get inspired by people and just sitting in silence for a couple hours. Well, not a couple hours, but 1 hour, 2 hours with just notebook, no phone, notebook, writing down ideas. And yeah, it's just gonna flop at the start. But obviously, if you're gonna see it, it worked somehow. It worked to some degree, which is good. So yeah, I just thought I want to include some personal rants in this vlog, some of my struggles that I'm going through. So you actually get some value too, not just entertainment. I hope it was entertaining so far because we just fucked around for the most part. But yeah, just whatever you're doing, it's gonna take some time. The highest buildings need the big, like the biggest foundation. Go deep even before. Like the biggest trees have the biggest roots. Simple as that. So whatever you're doing, it's gonna take time. Yes, the grass will seem greener on the other side. But any person that is on the other side and they didn't like it, like I did with my content, like I was winning on paper. I had all the views. I still get recognized to this day. People ask me for photos because of my old content. But there was no scalability in that. Like where am I gonna take this to if all the people don't agree with my personality? Am I just not gonna have a real connection with any of my fans ever? No. And I also don't want to portray someone that I'm not just to get views on YouTube and shit. So it's gonna take time. If it wasn't worth it, like if it didn't take time, everyone could have it, you wouldn't want it. So be appreciative of the time. Yes, sometimes you want to throw your phone at the wall. Happens. Maybe once or twice you actually do it. But yeah, just wanted to include this 10-minute rant in here. The vlog is probably just gonna be like, I don't know how long it is. You're gonna see below, obviously. But I'm thinking so far maybe 45 minutes with all the rants I want to include. Later in this video, I'm going to talk about some of my past relationship because I feel like you guys can learn from it too. It was a very unique situation. Like nothing bad happened per se, but I still broke up with her. The whole point of this YouTube is for me just to talk more without the fancy hooks, the fancy rage baiting, all that bullshit. Me just talking to you guys, building that almost friendship, I'd say. And this is exactly what this rant is supposed to do. Maybe you're bored out of your mind. I don't really give a fuck. I'm posting this so once when I'm fucking 80, I can look back on it. Oh, 21-year-old Fabrizio did all that. It's like a time machine. Super fucking cool. Imagine that. Super fucking cool.
Check it. Vamos, vamos.
Yes, say it. Listen.
Ah. Like I used to do. The touch of someone else always gets to you. There's something in your eyes, baby, I can tell it soon. Ooh, you're just a stranger in a room.
Alright, so it's the next day now. I probably have blended in some snaps in there, but not gonna lie, we all were pretty cooked. So not much filming going on, much drinking going on though. I had like maybe like 4 or 5 vodka Red Bulls or something. It was very fun. I'm gonna blend in this TikTok right now.
When I came to Lisbon, I expected a nice southern European city, like Mediterranean style, like when I'm in Calabria in Italy. But there's just a bunch of fucking gays here. Like, what the fuck? There's so many, bro.
It sums up the situation pretty well. There was also some like gay party or something that's going on, like a festival. Like when we first checked what was happening in Lisbon, it said, "Oh yeah, queer bullshit." So yeah, we definitely saw it firsthand. But yeah, now our brains are pretty scrambled. We both don't know. Like our friend told us when he had school last week, and we can't remember if it was when we were out or before. Like we just don't know. We just know it happened, but yeah, we're gonna cook now. We bought some burgers and shit, and yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do today.
Yes, you. Yes, you. Merci.
Oh, wie drijft er daar, bro? Wie drijft er daar? Dat is weer een winkel.
How many they'll get. Decent looking attack this. He's in here.
Ja!
No wonder he's off celebrating. Rausa. Bellingham. Oh, it's
Posten!
off the outside of the post.
Is dat? Goal! Nee, is geslagen. Zo'n vinger is geslagen. Jo.
You ain't gotta answer none of my calls. I believe in you'll pick up one day. I don't wanna add to your pain at all. I'm praying that time makes a change in your life.
Alright guys, finally, speaking again, as you can see from the clips from before, we were at the Jesus Christ the King statue. I couldn't talk much up there because it was very windy. But yeah, following yesterday, we didn't do much. We just played FIFA all day basically, kind of raw day. Then we went out to a bar for like 1 to 2 hours. Almost fucking had a fight with like 15 fans from a football club because we went into the metro the wrong way, so they obviously knew we were tourists. I walked by and then he fucking just does that while walking past me, and then obviously I look back at him like, what the fuck are you doing? And then like they were chanting and shit, so they were like hyped, and then like they started slamming on the windows, bro. It was crazy. So we're glad we didn't get into a fight, and now we're at this beautiful fucking beach. Holy shit, how can you be depressed when you're at a beach? Like, it's just impossible. So yeah, I'm gonna blend in some clips. Look at this, very nice, very smooth. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy life now.
One time on the beat.
Good morning, good morning. Well, it's technically like 3 p.m. but we woke up like 2 hours ago. Yeah, as you can see, yesterday we did like beach. We went to meet the King of Kings, Jesus Christ statue. But besides that, we played some FIFA at night, some Clash Royale, as you can see in the previous clip. We played it in the fucking metro, and now we are somewhere, and look what they offer. €5, any cocktail pretty much. We are about to get shit-faced. Probably, maybe not, we'll see. But €5, for reference, in Switzerland, one is like 3 or 4 times the fucking price. So we about to have some fun, huh?
I'm cooler than a cooler. Big shouts out to my jeweler. Hit lick been rich ever since. Say chief social go, that's
We each had 3 drinks now. Starting to feeling a little bit funny, you know, some funny business going on. And the waiter just told us that please don't drive. That's hella funny. But yeah, now about to eat something. We haven't ate anything yet besides cereal, even though I never eat cereal at all. But vacation, you know. But yeah, we'll see how many more drinks we're gonna drink.
Alright, good morning. Oh wow, this lighting looking nice. Haven't worked out in like a week or so, not a bit less, since last Tuesday. Been about a week. Yeah, we're gonna go check out the gym today. We didn't do much yesterday after the day drinking, the mandatory day drinking. €5 is very fucking nice, very fucking nice. But yeah, I entered the trade. I popped a picture up here. Currently still break even, I think. Yeah, yeah. It's a swing trade for once because I don't want to intraday trade while I'm on vacation. We'll see how it works out. I don't know if any of you even understand any of this, but when we were at the airport, there was FOMC, and I entered a bit too early. I jumped the gun because I was somewhat on a time crunch because of our plane, and then I fucking lost, and then it mooned right after hitting my stop loss. I was pretty pissed about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, we're also gonna go to the beach today. It's gonna be nice. Beach is awesome. Oh, I don't know which beach we're going to be honest. I have no clue. All I know is I just ate some cereal. And now we're waiting for one of our friends still to wake up. And it is something I wanted to include in this vlog though is, as some of you may know, I broke up with my then girlfriend in July. Wow, it's been like 2 months already. Well, it was not a usual breakup. That's why I want to talk about it. It wasn't like, oh, I did something wrong, we broke up. She did something wrong, we did broke up. No, it was basically everything was good, still good. I don't know if you know that guy, but it was basically all good on paper. Okay, and the lesson in this is sometimes in life everything will seem okay. It will seem everything's good on paper, but deep down you'll have a feeling that just something's not right. You'll have that feeling that something is just not clicking, and then you like wrestle with it and be like, well, the logical side is everything's perfect. Why would I want to change this? But deep inside you have this feeling that it's just it's unbearable with some time. Then in those situations you have to listen to that feeling. Not everything has to make sense. If it's just not right, it's not right. Even if it's perfect on paper, even if she cooks, cleans, does whatever you want, is the perfect girlfriend on paper. If the feeling doesn't sit right, it's a valid reason to break up. And obviously it was hard, even for me, because I was like growing up somewhat lonely, and then having success in finding a good girlfriend, and then basically what I felt going through that moment subconsciously, not even consciously. Consciously I knew, okay, the feelings there, I should end it. But subconsciously it was like you got what you wanted and now you're throwing it away. And that's something that can be very hard, especially when you like learn something new. For example, if you work all your life towards a goal, for example, becoming a doctor, and then you learn something new about the world, like for example, online money, and then most people just don't want to believe it is possible. Like, okay, doctor is a bad example because you make a lot of money as a doctor, but like a normal job, a lot of people just don't want to believe that it is true. That you can give them all the evidence that you have testimonials, you make money, everybody makes money, the people you teach make money. They just don't want to believe, because then they have to admit that basically all the years previously lived of effort towards that goal were fucking useless. And that's why most people will never pursue online money, because they don't want to be wrong. And the same thing goes with relationship. It's like you feel betrayed in a sense. You feel betrayed by your own feelings. Like, it makes sense in my head, but why does my body have that feeling of, it's not right? You feel very betrayed, and that's why it makes it so hard. Point of this little rant here is you have to go through that. If it wasn't hard, you wouldn't want it. Hard choices lead to an easy life. Easy choices lead to a hard life. So I had basically two options: break up with her be miserable for a while because of the breakup and then have better new things, or everything stays the same and slowly get more and more miserable in the relationship, but nothing's gonna change. And for me, after I laid that out like that, it made total sense because, okay, I have 100% guarantee to be miserable in this relationship, or I have 100% short-term guarantee of being miserable, and then I'm open to new things that could be bigger and better, right? So always follow your gut. Sometimes logic is not gonna cut it, and all of these atheists, political guys that debate people, stuff like that, they always don't want to go so hard on logic, but some things just can't be explained. Okay, not all eyes have the same vision, and sometimes the vision just is inside of you and gives you that feeling. So listen to your gut and don't just follow logic blindly, because if it ain't right, it's not. But obviously, if it's perfect and you feel good, don't self-sabotage and think there needs to be a feeling like this. No. With all of this rage bait content and making fun of people, which is hilarious to be honest, I really hope that my practical advice at least gives you just a tiny bit of better life. Obviously, I consider myself an extreme example. I mean, I dropped out of somewhat high school. Technically not. It's complicated in Switzerland. I am self-employed. I'm an entrepreneur, even though that word has been used by everybody under the sun. And I don't want a traditional relationship either. So, I am the extreme example. But if you can take some of what I have learned from my experiences and other people similar to me, then it was a success. So yeah, listen to your fucking body. It always, usually is true. But at the same time, don't create that feeling yourself. Don't think there needs to be a feeling with most of these leftist people. I don't want to get political right now, but most people self-inflict a feeling onto them because they think they're supposed to go through that. And then, yeah, whole different topic. But let's continue with the vlog.
Alright, so first workout of this trip. Let's have a great fucking workout. We already warmed up and fucking machine is nice. Really fucking nice. But probably just gonna do like a little edit. So enjoy. New day. Didn't film yesterday at the beach. We went to the beach after gym, and obviously you didn't see much of the gym either because it was way too dark. And also the beach, the first time it fucked up my gimbal. I had sand in the gimbal and the camera was acting all weird, so I didn't want to risk that again. But yeah, we were just at the beach for like 6 hours or so. Got very cold at the end because it's not summer anymore, but it was cool. And now we're just walking through some park, and there's just a fucking chicken here for whatever reason. More chickens. I have no idea why, but they're here, so that's cool. Now we're going to the viewpoint. My trade that I've entered earlier in this video is in profit now. It's very nice. I'll blend in a screenshot right here what it looks like right now. So yeah, that's cool. I'd about 50 minutes later of just walking and then walking up a flight of stairs, we finally made it to the nice viewpoint. Look at this. Very fucking nice. Hell yeah. Except this fucking house destroys it. Like, what the fuck? Now, probably gonna drink a beer or something.
Yeah, you never said a word, you didn't send me no letter. Don't think I could forgive you.
Alright, second to last night. I have to film like this because it's way too dark. I'm gonna go out. We'll see how it goes. Maybe you'll see some snaps, I don't know yet. 50 wins, Ali though! Ali! He just vomited 5 times!
And the water saved me, I gotta tell you, man.
I am very fucking drunk right now. He's good, I think.
And I'm ready for another one.
Yeah, he's down to do the same thing again. I can't see straight anymore. Yeah. We'll see if we go home. Probably not. We're here waiting for an Uber. And there's no Uber that's coming. What the fuck, bro? He vomited like 5 times, 7 times. And now they're playing Clash Royale. Very nice. It's helping. We're all pretty cooked. One friend especially. He talks like he's 35. He's 20. But no, he's beyond cooked. We got our flight tomorrow at 5:55 a.m. Boarding at 5:10 a.m. So plan is just to stay up. At least 2 of us are gonna go out, do it all over again. One last bang. And 1 might stay in. His prime version would be very embarrassed, disappointed, but it is what it is. But yeah, for now we're just somewhere nice near this monument, and yeah, keep you guys updated. We made it back home, as you can see, back in good old Switzerland. And let me grab some water. To recap what happened last night, I went out one more time with my Portuguese friend. There was some University of Lisboa thing, but there was some random concert, and they wouldn't let people in. But that was that. Then nothing happened too much. And then we had our flight at 6 a.m. and I didn't film anything because I was tired. We stayed up the whole night. As soon as I got into my seat, I passed the fuck out. I don't know. Like, I didn't notice when we took off. I was just asleep out, listening for the same song for 3 fucking hours while I'm sleeping. And only after we landed, I woke up again. Call that perfect timing, right? Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a little trip recap as far as I have something to say about it now. Maybe I'll edit in something later. I have no idea yet what I'm gonna do with this vlog, but obviously you've watched it. Hopefully found it amazing. If you did, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate the support a ton. I don't just do these things to grow on social media, but also do this to somewhat express my creativity because I like photography. Like on my phone, every time I see something beautiful, I just take a picture, take a video, and like people think, oh yeah, it's just to post stories, he's an influencer. Like 80% of what I have in my camera roll never gets published anywhere. So I just love it. So I love doing it. Pretty simple, to be honest. But as far as the trip goes, let's go through it piece by piece. How do I like Portugal? It was a very nice Southern European country, as I mentioned in this video that I've shown before. But it is definitely very Western. So yeah, there were a lot of gay people there, a lot of graffitis, a lot of immigrants especially.
which I personally am not used to. Like Switzerland has a lot of immigrants, but not like from Africa a lot. Like we have more Balkan immigrants and stuff like that. Um, when I go on trips, I always also ask myself the question because I'm self-employed and I want to have an amazing fucking life. Is this place somewhere where I could see myself living? When taking that about Lisbon, from what I've seen so far, it's a yes and no. I could see myself live there for a couple months maybe, but long term, probably not. Because yes, it has all the beaches, all the palm trees that I love, but at the same time, I don't speak Portuguese. And as half Italian, I just love the Italian language. And it's just not the same thing as it was when I was in Calabria in 2023. Like when I came back home, I wanted to live there. I love the language, I love the people, love the culture. It's just a big part of me. So, Italy, in my book, above Portugal. Is it a very beautiful city? Yes. Do I love all the nice rocks where you walk on instead of like just normal fucking pavement? Yes, very beautiful. A lot of charm the city has. But I think it's somewhat ruined with all the immigrants. There's so many Indians, so many black people, and not a lot of Portuguese people. Like sure, if you go like with the university and stuff like that, there's a lot of Portuguese people. But other than that, like just from what you see, not a lot of Portuguese people. And when I go to a country, I want to see the people of that country. And I know that's politically extreme nowadays. I don't give a fuck. That's how I want to travel. I don't want to go to China, see a bunch of white people. Like, yes, I love white people, but I'm there to see China. Okay. Overall, the trip was basically a low budget trip, a realistic low budget trip. We stayed at our friends. We didn't spend too much money except the first day.
We spent way too much money last night.
A lot of fucking money. Because I told my friend when he texted me, do you want to go to Portugal? The first thing I said, yeah, I want to, but I don't really have any money right now because I have everything invested. Because as you know, your boy, your top scorer, is trying to get rich. Rich as fuck, as you can see in this cool picture. I don't have any savings really. Like, there's no point in just having money sitting somewhere saving. I need to put my money into investments to multiply. May that be funded accounts. May that be crypto. I have a different story about that. Maybe I'll tell it in the future. Maybe that be education. Anything. Yeah, I just don't have any savings. So we went into this being like, okay, we're not going to spend too much money. We're not going to eat out every day. We're not going to Uber Eats every day. It was a very low budget trip. But nonetheless, as a 21-year-old, it was very enjoyable. The sights were beautiful. Beach doesn't cost anything. We were 4 out of 8 days or something. We were at the beach. And there's no issue with me on that. Like, sure, if you want to go to the club, spend 10K, you can do that. You don't need to have a good trip. So we were at the beach a lot. We ate home a lot. And we just went out walking for the most part. I walked a lot on this trip. Like, fucking lot. I like it, though, because I don't really walk when I'm here. Because I've lived here for the past, 15 years? But there's nothing to see here if I walk. Like, sure, if I go to the city, sure. But just stepping outside my house, I don't have a metro where I can just step in and then, but yes, I have a train, but that only comes every half hour. So I really enjoyed exploring. I enjoyed eating pastel de nata. They were nice. The drinks also were super cheap. €5 most places. They had happy hour. They weren't as strong though. I can recommend, if you're a young guy like me and you don't want to spend too much on a holiday, go to Portugal. It is more expensive as, for example, Bali where I was, because obviously Bali is a third world country. Portugal is still European, even though with all the graffiti and stuff, it looks lower tier, first world, let's just say that. But nonetheless, I would recommend, also if you saw the video, this one.
Portuguese girls told us that the clubs here have only one purpose, to fuck. You don't go there to get hammered, you go there to fuck in the bathroom. Now, apparently they were ovulating because they still asked to come with us. We lost them because we were also hammered. Call that an own goal. But we went to the club, and we went to the one club where they didn't do that, as always with those things. Now, my question is, to all of you Portuguese people or the people that have been to Lisbon, is that really a thing? Do people go to the club to fuck in the club?
Apparently that is a thing. Apparently people go to the club to fuck in the club. I didn't do that because I don't want to. I have some self respect, even though my comments, my haters always say, "Oh, you fuck bitches. You have no self respect." Bullshit. I don't fuck sewer rats, so what do you think when you see a bitch? Like, those are totally different things. I got asked like 3 times, "Hey, my friend thinks you're cute. Do you want something from her?" No, I'm good. Most of them were not attractive, I'm gonna say. But also, I didn't want to. Even when I was fucking drunk. Like, yeah, it's fun, but I'm not here to fuck anything. Like some of you guys watching. You gotta control that a little bit, okay? I do have very high self-respect. I do think having sex with someone is an energy exchange, and if it's just a low energy person I just don't vibe with, I don't want to do it. I'm fine with not sticking my dick somewhere if it's not a good opportunity. As a trader would say, an A plus setup. I guess you can. You have low self-respect. I guess you can. Not saying one night stand is low self-respect, because I have done one-time things. Not with the intention. I never said, "Oh yeah, we're only gonna fuck once." No, but I have done it. But that has nothing to do with low self-respect. It's very nuanced, not as black and white as everything on social media is. So overall, I really enjoyed the trip. I really enjoyed seeing my friend again after 3 years. We went to school together. I didn't film too much, as you can see. It's more me talking, recapping. Sometimes we were doing something, but at this stage in my life, where I don't have like a cameraman or something, I don't want to be walking around when I'm having a social interaction, which I get so few already because I'm just locked in on getting rich, and then having a camera pointed at me, pointed at everyone there. Like, for now, I just want to enjoy the social interactions, not film them yet. I did some snaps, obviously, as you can see. I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna even edit in. I haven't reviewed any of the footage of this vlog yet. Maybe this vlog is 5 minutes long, or just this end section. Maybe you just get a vlog with just the conclusion of the trip. That would be funny as fuck. But no, I really hope that you enjoyed this movie. I don't want to do like 10-minute vlogs. Like, fuck is that bullshit? Sure, it's not gonna get a lot of views because most of the people's attention span is cooked. And there's no gambling involved, like with Toby, no steroids. But I create this video so when I'm older, when I'm 80 years old, I can look at this piece of movie. I can watch an hour-long movie about what Fabrizio did in September 2025. And that's why I create this video. Not to maximize views. If it gets a lot of views, hell yeah. But it's not. It's my first fucking vlog in a year. First travel vlog. So it's not gonna. And my views are still down, even though 2 days ago a video popped off, which is very great. Finally. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw the raw side of me too, not just the 30-second clips. And I'll see you on the next one. Maybe the next one is in the year. I don't fucking know. Let me know what you want to see next. I should put that at the start, to be honest, because none of you are watching this and can let me know what I should do this. I'm probably just talking to myself for now, which is fine. Hey, 80-year-old Fabrizio, I hope you achieved all of your dreams, but I know you did. See you guys soon. Peace out and enjoy your life. Make the most out of it.